I'm going to be trying the #1 side hustle for creatives for just 48 hours and see how much I can make. And I'm going to show you guys how you can start this side hustle as well. The best part is that it is simple to start and you don't need any startup capital. To make things extra fun, let's see if I can pull this off and make my first sale in just 48 hours. If you're new here, my name is Frankie. I'm an artist and small business owner, and I have been selling my art online for the past 4 years. As a small business owner, it can be challenging and expensive to carry a ton of different types of products, especially when you're just starting out because you have to make, store, and ship everything yourself. This is why I love integrating services like Print on Demand into my business. Print on Demand is a service that allows you to work with a production partner who actually does the challenging part of making the product and they handle shipping for you. That's why I believe Print on Demand is the #1 side hustle for creatives, because it makes life so much easier as a small business owner and it allows you to focus on the fun aspects of making your products. It also allows you to offer a wider variety of products without the startup cost of producing all these custom products for your audience. For the past 4 years, I actually have been using a mix of print on demand and self-fulfillment of my inventory, and it works really well for my business. The print on demand service that I personally love to use is Printify, and they happen to be the sponsor of today's video. So thank you to Printify for sponsoring this video. I'll share more on them a bit later, but right now I'm going to show you guys the plan. In the next 48 hours, I'm going to design, create, and market 3 products for my art shop with the hopes of making a sale at the end of it all. 48 hours is not a lot of time, so let's see if we can pull this off. I would like to make one design and hopefully be able to repurpose that design and turn it into a few products. Right now I'm going to scroll through the Printify catalog and see what inspires me. So right now I'm thinking I want to make a tote bag. I'm liking the mugs. There's a few mugs that I like. I'm like debating between doing a ceramic style mug. I've done ceramic mugs with Printify in the past and I've loved the quality of them. And I'm just a freak about coffee mugs. Like, I'm a coffee mug collector. I love coffee mugs. So highly thinking of doing that. I'm also liking the idea of, they have an enamel camp mug that looks really cute. They have a couple enamel camp mugs that I'm really liking the look of, but I also am looking at this insulated coffee mug. I have just a plain generic green one that I use all the time, and I think it'd be so cute to design my own. So I'm also considering that. So I definitely want to do some sort of mug. And then lastly, I think I want to make a journal. They have some cute journal options on here, and I'll put them on the screen, but these journals were actually made by Printify, and you guys have loved those journals in the past. I've read through a ton of these journals myself, so I haven't added journals to my shop in I think over a year now. I'll have to look when the last time I dropped new journals was. So yeah, those are going to be my 3 products: a tote bag, a mug, and a journal. Alright, so let's actually get into some designing of these products. Since it's spring, I think it'd be fun to make something floral. So I want to create some sort of like trippy flower design that's in line with my brand, and that will look cute on the products that I plan to create. So right now I'm gonna just doodle in my sketchbook and kind of pick my brain and see what I can come up with. Okay, I only really drew 2 designs, but I like the second one. I think it's so cute. I'm gonna do little mushrooms with little pink flowers and some greenery. I think for speed's sake, I think I'm just gonna go with this concept. I'm trying to decide if it will be faster for me to physically paint it or do it digitally. I think probably physically. I'm a fast painter, so yeah, let's just get out the watercolor. I just finished the underdrawing for the painting. Super cute. In just under 30 minutes, I'm at 29 minutes and 39 seconds. Let's see if I can finish this whole little painting in under an hour. I might be able to. I don't know. Painting is generally faster than the sketching part for me. So let's see what I can do. Okay, I'm about to hit an hour. I'm at 58 minutes and 20 seconds and I'm not there yet. I just have to finish the mushrooms and the flowers, so I'm pretty close, but once I finish that, it'll be time to actually bring this to life on my products on Printify. It's super easy to use Printify, and I will show you how in just a few seconds. It took me about an hour and a half to finish this painting, but it was so worth it. It turned out so cute. It was exactly what I was going for, super springy, but yeah, now I'm ready to design my products. First, you need to connect your Printify store to your preferred sales platform. I personally have my Printify already connected to both my Etsy store and my personal Shopify store. To make a Printify store, you just need to make an account, and then once you log in, click the little button in the top left corner. Mine says my name, but then you're going to want to click Add a New Store, and there are tons of options for you to connect your store to, and once your shop is connected, you are ready to start designing. I also wanted to mention that Printify has some of the best prices on the market for their products, and also if you have Printify Premium, you can get a 20% discount on their entire catalog on top of their already low product cost. They also have the largest catalog of over 1,000 products. And yeah, they simply integrate onto a lot of platforms like Etsy, Shopify, TikTok Shop, and more. If you guys want to try Printify for yourself, I will link them down below. Once you have your Printify hooked up and ready to go, you can actually start to create and list your products. Making products is very simple. You just need to choose your desired product and upload your design and adjust it on their platform. The process of designing products is super simple. I just chose this mug right here, and I drag and dropped my design into their library. And once your design is in the library, you can kind of tweak it and make it perfect. And something cool that you can also do is turn your design into a pattern right on their platform. So if you wanted to make like a patterned mug or a blanket, it's simple to do. But here is how my mug turned out. And then I just repeated the process with my tote bag. I didn't do too much with my tote bag. I liked just the simple graphic on it. I thought it was cute and clean and like looks like something I would want to carry to the farmer's market. And then for my journal, they have, depending on the product, they have design templates that you can download. Like this journal particularly had this downloadable design template, which made it super easy for me to make sure that my design was going to fit my journal perfectly. So I decided for my journal cover to take my little flower design and spice it up a bit. And this journal, I think, is my favorite product out of the 3 that I created. I think it turned out so cute. I just love the color palette and I think it's really fun. So yeah, here's how that came out. So here is how all of my products came out. And you might be asking, Frankie, how are you going to market your products if you don't actually have them on hand? And the answer is mock-ups. A mock-up is a way to show what your physical product will look like without having your product on hand. It's a digital visualization of what your product will actually look like once it's printed. In print on demand, mock-ups are often used by sellers to display their designs across various items without the need to physically produce the item first. There are a lot of nice free mock-ups right on the Printify platform, so let's get some mock-ups made for my products. So for my mock-ups, I just took like the Printify mock-up, like the standard mock-ups that they have on their website, and then you can do this on Printify and add a mock-up background. I just found a nice springy photo online and I put it behind my products, and I just feel like it added to the spring vibe of this drop. And I also just used the mock-ups that they already had on their website because they were very nice and professional looking. And yeah, here is what my listings look like using the Printify mock-ups. That is where I ended day 1 of this challenge, so let's go into day 2. Hi friends, it's day 2 of this challenge. So where we are at right now is my products are done and they are up on my website, and everything on the back end of my website is ready to go and nice and linked, so I am good to start selling. So today my sole focus pretty much is going to be on marketing these products. I'm not awake yet. But to market my products, I plan to make some cute story slides and post them on both my Instagram stories and my TikTok stories. And then also make a really cute like email marketing like spring drop list and send out an email to my email list. Side note, if you're creative, start an email list. Like it's very, very, very important. I didn't realize when I first started my business how important an email list is. Get on starting your email list. Okay, but anyways, yeah, I guess let's just get right into marketing. Also, I'm going to end this challenge tomorrow morning because technically that will be 48 hours. So my goal is to get a sale by tomorrow morning. Yeah. Okay, Okay, so I've pretty much finished all of my stories and I'm gonna start posting. It is currently 11 a.m. So let's see what we can do. I have not started working on the email for the email marketing thing yet. That's gonna take me a while just because I have to make like all the images and there's stuff for it. So yeah, but I would like to just get these stories up and going on my socials. So hopefully people will see them in time. So let's post right now. Okay, I literally just posted that story like 2 minutes ago and there's already 4 people on my store. 4 visitors. You guys are popping up. I love seeing your little dots. It's just like so cute. Oh, someone's way over here. It just jumped up to 5 visitors. Okay, I'm gonna run over to my TikTok stories and post it there as well. Okay, now I'm going to post on my TikTok story. It's up. Okay, store. There's 8 people on my store right now. 8 visitors. All right, well, those are already up, so there's nothing more I can really do right now besides work on the email thing. So let's work on some email marketing too. Okay, it took me literally like an hour and a half to make this, but it was definitely worth it. Look how cute. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll just put a screen recording right here, it's easier. But it turned out really cute, super springy. I'm very happy about that. So I'm going to send that out right now. I actually have to type the little like header and stuff, but I'm about to send that right now. It is 12:37 and so far we have had no sales. So yeah, let's see if this email campaign can bring in a sale. One person checking out, so let's see if we make our first sale. Also, the email campaign is working as well, so that's good. Okay, it's literally like 1:30 in the morning, but I forgot to update this in the evening. But I have seen some success, but I can't really talk right now because it's the middle of the night. So I will see you guys in the morning for the final update on this challenge. Okay guys, good morning. It is time to share the results of this little 48-hour challenge. So yesterday I had a lot of people hopping on my shop and checking it out. So after all of that promotion yesterday, my store had a total of 184 sessions and we did actually hit our goal of making a sale. I did make a sale, which came to $61.72. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not like super surprised at that result. Typically when I'm going to drop a product, I'm not going to just do like one spurt of marketing. I'm going to like drip the idea of a product for a while, for like a couple weeks, at least like 2 to 3 weeks. And I also would typically post like reels or posts in my feed about a product that I was gonna sell. Obviously, marketing would be a little bit easier if I had the physical samples of the product, but with the time constraints, that just, wasn't gonna happen. So I wouldn't recommend just throwing a product at an audience. It's not the most effective way of marketing. I more so just did it for this challenge or for fun, just to see what would happen. And I really love the products that I did create. And my samples are coming in the mail. I actually think one is coming tomorrow, which is very fast. And then the other 2 are coming a bit later this week. And I do plan to market these products and take photos of the physical goods once I have them. And I want to keep offering these products on my store because I genuinely love what I created. But yeah, this was just for fun, and that's the result of this little 48-hour challenge. I do think print on demand is such an amazing opportunity for starting a business, and it's definitely something you guys should check out if you haven't already. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna keep running with these products. This was a fun little challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed, but hey, I set a goal and I hit the goal. If there's any other creative side hustles you guys want me to try, let me know down below. I've been having fun with this little creative side hustle series on my channel, so yeah. Thank you again to Printify for sponsoring this video, and I love you guys so much. I will see you all in the next one. Bye!